Hello, Gemini. How are you guys doing? It's been a while. If you're new here, welcome in. My name is Krista Lee. And if you've been here before, thanks so much for tuning back in. I had a lot of life changes in the past couple weeks during that very big eclipse moment we had in September. And as you can see, if you've been here before, a lot of things have changed. So welcome back. I'm so freaking excited to be here. So we are going to do a look back at September because I have a Virgo midheaven and I just cannot skip them. So we're going to go back because I feel like that's fair. We're not going to do an extended. I'm actually going to not do extendeds moving forward for some time. But if you ever want a personal private reading from me, feel free to reach out. But let's get right into your reading for your September look back. I think it's just really important because it was such a potent time frame where a lot of our lives have really shifted. So yeah, I think you deserve it. So let's get into it. Gemini, the energy that came through when I was meditating on your energy before this reading, and I in tandem, that's right? I pulled some of my astro cards for you, and the energies you got were Capricorn and Aquarius. So you could either have Capricorn and Aquarius in your chart, or you could be dealing with those signs, but the intention was really to see what was alive for you the most in September and moving forward into October. So really to work towards your goals and really tap into like that Saturnian energy, really to materialize things in the 3D plane, and also with that Aquarian energy, this energy of collaboration and mental focus with that combination of Capricorn and Aquarius. So I got a couple new decks during my time away. And we're going to use one of them today. It's called the Human Spirit Oracle. Yeah, it's super like potent and powerful, and I just absolutely love the color of them. So let's get into it. We'll pull 3 of these, and then we'll get into the tarot, and then we'll pull more oracle to see what else there is for you. All right, Gemini. I always love your readings. It's very like energetic and sparky, and I love it. So let's see what you have going on here. That one wanted to fall out. Ooh, that was on the bottom earlier. Okay, remember, we're looking back at September, so this should be a meaningful reading to you still, even though we have moved through September already, because we are going to look at kind of, because September had such potent energy, I want to look at that, and then I kind of want to, a unique reading for y'all that missed your readings. I want to kind of see, again, how that energy is moving into October, and kind of how you need to navigate that, because again, for a lot of us, especially Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces, all of those mutable signs were really impacted by the eclipses that we just had in Pisces and in Virgo. So the cards that we have here are Homebody. Do you see that full moon behind her? I feel like a couple things are coming through here, but definitely with that full moon in Pisces, I think a lot could have shifted maybe in your environment or your home life during that time. And really, like, you probably really need to stay grounded during that time frame. Not my circus, not my monkeys, and no strings attached. So I feel like this is really, especially with that Capricorn Aquarius energy, I think it's encouraging you to, Aquarius, right, stay detached, especially with the no strings attached and the not my circus, not my monkeys. Like, yes, there are a lot of shifts and changes happening, but it's important to stay committed to where you're headed and not allow your emotions to kind of go all over the place, allowing yourself to stay detached in that air energy. You know, you're able to, I feel like Geminis are able to a lot of the time kind of flip into these very not polarizing energies, but yeah, kind of like very different sides of themselves. And again, I think this can vary for all Geminis, but like I think one can tend to be more grounding than the other. So really tapping into that grounded energy and that detached energy to not like have your emotions kind of spin out throughout all these shifts and changes. So as you continue through October, definitely just like focusing on that grind and focusing on what is nourishing you, and really kind of detaching from whatever is not serving you anymore. Not my circus, not my monkey. So I feel like things around you shifted, but it really like, don't involve yourself in things that aren't necessary, if that makes sense. Like keep focusing on your energy and channeling your energy. There could be a lot of like gossip around you too, and I feel like this could also be this feels more related to October, but don't, like, I don't want to say don't, but I'm getting a sense with maybe work, there could be some drama or gossip, and to not involve yourself with that energy, especially if it doesn't involve you. Even if it does involve you, like also this energy of like kind of allowing people to think what they want to think, you know? Okay, so let's get into the tarot. I freaking love this deck. It's an herbal tarot deck, and I have just been really loving its energy. Very potent, soft, powerful, pungent at times. Lots of different energies. Okay, let's see what wants to come through for you here. So we're doing kind of like past, present, future, but like past and present more September, and future more focused towards the end of September into the now. Or like kind of what you can bring from September into October as you continue along. But we will get into your October readings as well. The first thing I noticed, I want to say this, a lot of like immediately drawn to that pink and green combination and how they both had that energy in there. Interesting. Pink and green. So both are kind of giving me this energy of like the feminine energy and the heart chakra. So you could be really, ooh, wow. I freaking love Gemini readings. Okay. Whoa. Ugh, I love this deck. I love this reading. Just give me a second and I'll give you all the juice. But yeah, so far we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess in the past, okay? So like beginning of September. And then in the present, so that would have been, I don't want to say present, more so the middle of September. You had the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. Let's see what else wants to come out here for you. The King of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles energy in this reading. So yeah, I was definitely picking up on that work energy too, for sure. So yeah, I feel like this is related to home and work. Some shifts and changes. And I think really important to really ground yourself at home. Especially we had like a lot of big emotions coming through. I think I already said that with the Pisces full moon. Sorry, Gemini, it's going a little slow today. with your cards, but I think that's okay, right? Maybe you need to slow down a little bit. This is such a powerful freaking reading. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Okay, you have Queen of Swords overall energy. And I forgot to mention, on the bottom of this deck, we also had Pull Yourself Together. So very emotional. Like, that feels very emotional for me, looking at this. And maybe some dissociation with whatever you're dealing with. So really needing to detach and focus and tune your energy into what is nourishing you, so you can really get more grounded here. Okay, let's get into it. So the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Wow. This combination, and then the High Priestess, right? So I get this sense of really needing to, again, you could have had a lot of shifts and changes during that beginning part of September, and I got this feeling immediately with that pink and green energy of like leaning into the receiving energy, the feminine energy, and kind of seeing everything that you've already created and kind of probably witnessing a lot of, right, like all these shifts and changes around you, but really needing to nourish and tend to yourself and ground yourself and kind of just allowing these shifts to happen. So I think this reading is unique, and maybe this is coming through for the signs that it came through for: Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, this way, because maybe there's some needed reflection on that eclipse period, because it was a very intense period where a lot of emotions came up from underneath the surface. Be sure to tune into the October astrology as well. We're going to talk a lot about what's happening with like Neptune and Saturn and Chiron and the moon. But yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. But there's a lot of planets in retrograde right now, and they're helping us to, I think, really slow down in combination, right, with this eclipse season, really helping us to slow down and to know that we've been putting in like all of this work and effort into our dreams and like where we want to go, but kind of needing to just like take a step back, allow things to move around and not getting swept up in it, right? I think Gemini energy can tend to get like swept up in the moment, and really leaning in to this, knowing you've done the work, right? Slow movement forward, tend to your inner world, regardless if you're masculine or feminine, tending to that inner world and slowing down into that more feminine energy. And we have that High Priestess. So that gives me this sense of allowing those emotions to settle. Something like really calm in the background there, the water. Allowing everything to kind of settle and tuning into your intuition so that you don't get swept up. And maybe if you did get swept up and you're looking back at this like, oh, like I didn't do that, or oh, I could have done this better, that's a great opportunity to see that for future moments where you're feeling this need to like hurry up and go, when really you need to kind of take a step back and like let the universe do its thing. The Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So this is really potent energy. I feel like you could have a lot of opportunities. This is another thing. I think you've put in so much work that like you needed to take a step back so these opportunities could pour in. And now it's like, what opportunities do you want to take? It kind of feels like you're in between. You're in between like, which path do I want to take? Which path do I want to take? Or, well, yes, that. I think either way. There's a lot coming through here. The universe is literally handing you these new opportunities. It's like you are able to kind of hold both of them, actually. I think you're going to be able to hold, like, it's like the harvest of all the work that you've done. And I feel like you're going to be able to really hold the duality of these opportunities, whatever they may be. Let's look at what they are. What is this Ace of Pentacles here? The Hermit. Wow. Okay. King of Pentacles. What is this King of Pentacles? Ah, that's such a beautiful reading. Oh my gosh. The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Cups. On the bottom. What is this Ten of Wands? What is this Ten of Wands? Whoa. Eight of Cups, the Fool, Page of Cups, the Empress, the Two of Cups, the King of Cups. Okay, wow. Gemini. Okay, if you're a feminine, I feel like, feminine or masculine, but if you are the feminine in this situation, or like regardless of gender, I feel like you could have, and this is exactly what the beginning of this reading was saying, like you could have really carried the weight of this connection, of not only connections in your life, but of everything in your life, like carrying the weight of everything, too much. And I'm seeing a big shift in the feminine of them really like recalibrating their energy too into more balance. I'm really picking up balance in this card. That's not usually the message I get. I'm picking up like Librian energy, justice energy there. And I'm just getting the sense that, one, you're having new opportunities come in because you're taking a step back, because you're taking care of yourself. Two, it's like you're bringing in a King of Pentacles into your life, or bringing in more stability into your life by having more balance internally, if that makes sense. And because, another thing, the Ace of Pentacles, this is all coming in because you decided to go within and to really tend to these imbalances within you, where you're either overextending yourself. And okay, now I'm picking up that this could be coming from childhood. So you could have some, not my circus, not my monkeys, no strings attached. Yeah, so collaboration. Do you see this like flow of energy too? Like it's a flow of energy, like you really needing to take a step back so the universe could collaborate with you. And I feel like you could be bringing in a relationship. You could be becoming this like King of Pentacles energy by like releasing these burdens. I don't want to say you're becoming the King of Pentacles, because I want it like, it feels like you're stepping more into your feminine, but it's like you're bringing in the stability of a King of Pentacles energy, whether that is an actual person or more work opportunities or new opportunities, or maybe even somebody to collaborate at work. But I will say, underneath that Ten of Wands, a lot came out. We had that Eight of Cups, walking away from something. The Fool, a new beginning. Walking away from carrying the weight of everything, number one. The Fool, new beginning. Page of Cups, new offers on the table. The Empress, becoming the Empress. Two of Cups, connection. And King of Cups. So I feel like by taking a step back and really balancing yourself out, you are actually bringing in so much like masculine energy into your life, but in a balanced way now, in a way that is collaborative rather than feels like a burden or feels draining to you. It's going to be supportive and nourishing to you. Okay, that was a lot. And then the future, end of September kind of advice for the future. King of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So, it's so beautiful. Please just continue to move on your path. with that balanced energy, continue to balance your energy, continue to allow yourself to tend to yourself first, not giving so much of yourself to others, protecting your energy more. And I think simply a lot of opportunities are going to pour into your life and a lot of emotional fulfillment. I mean, this eclipse portal was life-changing. So, yeah, I'm so excited for you. Let's pull a couple cards to close out the reading tonight. It is nighttime here. Not too late, though. Wow. Wow, I'm getting ringing in both my ears right now. Okay, so family culture, brothers and sisters, and exercise. So I feel like all of this goes back to your family origins, and really tending to your family origins I think is really important for this healing to continue to take place, and staying really grounded. So exercising, nourishing your body, slowing down, maybe going for a hike, like really tapping back into your natural essence is really going to help you, and kind of seeing the imbalances in your energy and how that could relate to your family origins and your upbringing and things like that. And for some reason, I'm getting like, it's nothing to shame. It's nothing to like, yeah, feel shameful about or feel like you're behind in some way. It's just like something to tend to and nourish and actually be super gentle with yourself. Because when we're tending to our family and to our lineages, like, we are doing work not just for us, but for so many people that came before us. And that is sacred work. So really honoring you in that, and sending you a lot of love and light. And yeah. Sorry, that didn't really match the seriousness of the message right there. But I'm just so happy to be back, and I hope that you're able to find a message that resonated with you today. And if it did, please feel free to like, subscribe, share, to get this message to anyone else who it might align with. And if you ever want a private reading, I do offer those. And the link is down in the description box below. Keep an eye out for all of the October goodies. They're on the way. Okay, love you guys. See you soon.